We're good there. Oh, nice. Okay.
There's a lot of fear.
Okay. Cool. And that one, okay. One's horrible. Welcome here to Dixon High School for a volleyball matchup between Lakeway and Dixon in a Frisco League contest. First, we'll start off with the junior varsity, and I believe we're going to have introductions. I don't know. I have not investigated that far into what's going on. I think we are now.
Each day, a family's world is forever changed by one word: cancer. This one word will likely mean years of struggle emotionally, physically, and financially. As officials, we often see the scars cancer leaves on those who we serve. The officials here tonight stand in solidarity with those battling or who have battled cancer. October 3rd through the 10th, the members of the South Central Show Me Officials Association will wear pink to our sporting events to help bring awareness to all types of cancer.
Along with this statement, many of our compassionate officials have volunteered to donate a portion of their game fees to families affected by a cancer diagnosis. This money will go to local families to ease the burden of cancer causes. To all the families here tonight fighting this monster, we stand with you and say, show me a cure.
And I believe we are doing introductions here. I'm not sure, but I guess we're not doing any introductions. We don't have... Oh, maybe we will. We don't answer for that. It's okay. I don't have an answer for a lot of things, so don't ask me what the secret of life is. Haven't got there yet. So the Lady Cats will kick off first here, and I'm not sure we're going to kick off, but we're going to do some serving at least. I believe the first one up to par is Riley Barton. Do not have any heights on here, so they should really put heights on things. And we're not quite ready yet, as front line for Dixon is Kinsey Cross. Hannah, I think it's Gunsener, and Jenna Matlock for Lady Cats. We got 4, 9, and 22. So Breeden, barrel route, and the first thing is up. And Dixon will fault on that. So first point for Wildcats. And Dixon will get that, as there'll be a fault on and Dixon will come with a point, so 2-1 Lady Bulldogs. That is Matlock serving for Dixon. And good save by Dixon. 3-1 lead early, as this is best out of 3, so So 4-1 lead early for the Lady Bulldogs. Good set by Licking. Good reverse by Dixon to get it back over the net. And not quite a spike we was looking for there. A little height discrepancy for both teams. Licking, that's going to be out, and Dixon will take a 5-1 lead early here. Once again, Matlock will attempt to get her 6th point of the contest. Excellent job so far. And it's going to be a fault, so point for the Cats. On her scoreboard, the Licking is the Cats and Dixon is the Dogs tonight. So we have a 4 set on the front line for Dixon right now. And fault on Licking, so point back to the Lady Bulldogs. That will bring up Hannah, I believe it's Goosinger. Apologize if I get it wrong. And Dixon's going to come away with that, as that'll give Dixon their 7th point, and Dixon continues to add to this, so 6 for Matlock and 1 for Goosinger. You know, if I had a pencil, I could write that down, but I didn't bring a pencil. And Licking will get the point, so 7-3 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs right now. And that was number 4 for the Lady Cats. Good tip by Dixon. And Dixon will get the point. That was Emily Breeden on the serve for the Lady Cats. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute after this PSA about high school education.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.com.
And coming out for Dixon, that'll be serve into the net, so point for the Lady Cats. The line will be, I didn't quite see the number, it was either 8 or 9. Oh, I think it was number 9. That would be point for Dixon. That was Gracie. Dixon should have 9, I believe. They do. Good slow little hanger on the net. Looking almost as hard serve, but good little fake. Dixon, both these teams doing a great job. And that is going to be close, as Lady Cats will come away with the point. And that will fall inbounds, so 3-point difference now between the Cats and the Dogs. Right now, the Dogs still leading. And Licking will inch back into it, so 2-point difference. Tomorrow we will have a boys and girls junior high basketball game. I believe girls are originally scheduled to face Stoutland. That will now turn into a non-conference game with the girls facing the Lady Buckskins from Jolie Barber and the boys facing the Cuba Wildcats. And something to also mention, we got some changes that we'll talk about a little bit. That's a point for Dixon. But Misha is going to be streaming all the playoff games through Misha TV this year. So if you do plan to watch them, I will have instructions posted on Facebook and different places. So you will be able to sign up for an account. And I believe they will be charging also for the games. So that is a Misha thing. That is honestly beyond my control there. However, that's something that we have to follow. So just a heads up for people wanting to watch playoff games this year. I'll have more details as we get closer. And we may have softball next week with Crocker in their district. I'm not sure yet. That has not been finalized. So it is 12-8. The Bulldogs are doing a good job here, and Dixon will extend their lead to 5 points once again. So Kaylee Galvin, 3 quick points. Both these teams have done well. We haven't really had any aces. It's been back and forth, as that's going to be close. It's going to be ruled 2 hits on Dixon, so point for the Cats. Both these teams doing a great job controlling the ball. And that might have been out, and Licking can't hang on to it, so Dixon will come away with their 14th points. And we are roughly halfway through the first set here. Best out of 3, so first to 2. And that's going to come down as an ace. I'm not quite sure the official scoring on that. It could be an error on Licking. In baseball, that's what it'd be, but not sure how they sort that out. That's going to be out, though, so 15-10, still in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs in red, Licking in black. And 4-point game once again as we have Riley Barton at the line for second serve of the set. And that's going to be another point for Licking as Dixon just a little bit strong on the hit. Good positioning as Dixon is holding a kind of 4 front here, as usually the teams have 3. Well, Licking is using a kind of 3-2 with 1 in the back. That's going to drop in, so Dixon will, once again, their lead's going to decrease. 2 points now. And still at the line is Barton. She's having a good serve. Now we got kind of a 4 front for Licking, and Dixon kind of went to a 3 front. So a little bit of shifting in between. And that's going to bring us within 1 point as Dixon's once 6-point lead is now down to 1 serve. We got some players a little too close to the action there. Barely over the net and not quite able to return it, so we are knotted back up here at 15 apiece. And that will fall as, I believe that'll fall as an ace as it hit the floor before. So that'll bring up a timeout. We'll be back after this series of PSAs.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And coming back into this, Lady Cats with a quick serve as that finished up in the little shortened timeout. So 2-point lead in favor of the Lady Cats now. And that's going to be a point for Dixon, so 1 point deficit for the Lady Bulldogs. Now I believe that was Creech that was on the serve back there. And Licking will get the ball back as good serve for Dixon. No, that was Matlock once again on the serve. A little bit of trouble at the line is what turned that ball over. Still a close matchup. Remember, you have to win by 2. And we're going to have a foul ball into the right field stands over there. So I'll give the ball back to the Bulldogs. And tied back up at 18 apiece. We have Hannah Gunsinger at the line, I believe. I believe it's Gunsinger. Can't read how it's spelled. And Licking nearly lost it there after a great serve by Dixon. Good return by both teams, as couldn't quite tip it over the net that time. So 1 point advantage for the Lady Cats. Both these teams coming out very strong. Dixon will tie it back up as 19 apiece. We're going to have a rotation coming in. We have Tristan Matlock coming in place of Kaylee Gavin. Dixon's got kind of a short bench for JV tonight. They got 3 people out there. Looks like only 3 girls on their JV bench too, so Dixon will get a 1 point advantage, which is key now as they're first to hit 20. And that's going to be close, as it'll be ruled out. And error off Dixon, so 1 point advantage for Licking now. First one to 25 does win. Good return by Matlock on that. As wild shot, Dixon's able to recover. And Dixon ties it back up, so 21-21 apiece. As Lady Bulldogs will get an opportunity to pick up their first lead in a little while here. And they will off the error by Licking, so 22-21, 3-point difference. And timeout, so we'll be back after this 1 minute PSA.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah. You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Nice.
So Dixon, the serve, and close ruling there. Looked almost like Licking touched the ball. So either way, we have a point for Licking. And Licking will make this a 23-22 game. So timeout Dixon, and we'll be back after this PSA once again.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And coming back, we have Licking 2 points away from picking up the win in the first set. And Licking has game point now on the serve. So bigger opportunity for Danielle Creech right there. And Dixon is able to sneak back in there. So if Dixon can get their serve off this, that will force some extra points and serves going on. And Licking will pick up the first win, so 25-23. Good set for both teams. We'll be back in a couple minutes for round number 2.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Rose.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride. My reason why is to keep going.
And we are coming back here to Dixon, as I'd like to thank some of the sponsors that we have had for this season. I'd like to thank Tom's Meat Market of Richland. He's a proud supporter of Frisco League basketball, including the Richland Lady Bears. And Security Bank of Pulaski County is a big supporter of Pulaski County sports, including the Waynesville Tigers and Lakeway Hornets. Last but not least, American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford. She is a supporter of districts and went on the wrong side there. Also the Richland Bears, as well as all the other schools to make things happen. So if you need something done, check them out. Another one I'd like to throw something is Steve's Service Center. I had a car worked on. They did an excellent job today and got it running. So check him out if you need some car repairs. Sometimes the wait's a little bit there, but he does a great job of doing it. And I think now we are set to go. And ace for Jenna Matlock to start this off. Dixon came off hot the last round, but it had some issues as it got a little bit further in. Licking was able to reach back. That's going to be in. So good serve for Licking in order to keep that ball in play. So first 1-2. So Licking wins. This JV portion is over. If Dixon wins, we get a bonus match. And that's going to be close, as I was not actually watching the ball completely. Looking good save by Dixon, and Dixon will knock this up. So good serve by Riley Barton, and I believe that was number 2 of the Lady Bulldogs. That is Bailey Roche. So knotted up at 2 apiece. So some updates from the GLVC. It has been announced that there will be no fans right now in attendance at any Great Lakes Valley Conference events. That includes Drury, Missouri, S&T, Maryville. I assume other conferences will probably follow suit, as there will be only essential staff at their contest, and they will only play conference games this year. So that will be as most of the sports will be playing in the spring. Basketball will probably start in January. So keep an eye out for some of your local colleges, and high school still is not set for everything, so we still have a spring season of volleyball and other sports to come your way. Most of them are in the St. Louis region. And looking with a 5-2 lead early now, as continue to just kind of build on this, and that is, I think it is Virginia Johnson here with the serve, and 6-2 now in favor of the Lady Cats. If you do have a team in districts you would like streamed, let me know, and we can work on something of a multi-team deal, or if you can get a booster clubs together, we can figure something out and get a substitution coming in. That is Tristan Matlock. I was looking for her name on there. She came in once again for number 11. One of the teams are using Libres, I'm not sure what they're called. And Dixon will pick up that error, as that will send Mackenzie Cross to the line. And that's close, but just outside of the bounds, and 8-3 in favor of Licking. Seen vast improvement with this JV team this year, and the varsity team. They picked up a win last week. So Dixon will get the serve on the error, and it's going to be foul ball, so 9-4 in favor of the Lady Cats. Also have a schedule put out here this weekend for all the basketball broadcasts for the winter. So if you'd like to be advertised and part of that, let me know. There's also planned for, hopefully, to stream the youth basketball at Waynesville this year. We are still working on that. If you would like to do that, get a hold of the YMCA, Fort Leonard Wood YMCA on Facebook. They can direct you to the right person. I'll not only be streaming basketball, I will be picking up at least one team again, which some of those games will probably be streamed. I'm still working on that. And 10 points for Licking. Last year, my 11-12 Tigers team went 9-0 and won their championship. Great bunch of kids, and it's not always about winning. It's about sportsmanship and learning the game. And that's going to be an ace and drop in the hole, so looks like we got a sub. We have Taylor Smith coming in for Mackenzie Cross for the Lady Bulldogs. And another ace, so 12-5. Good job by, I believe, is it Danica Creech, I believe? It's either Danica or Danielle, and Dixon will get the ball on the side out, so 12-6. Licking has a comfortable lead, though, right now. Lady Bulldogs. Bailey Roche is going to have to work on some points here. And she's going to pick up one at least. So that'll cut it down within 5. And last time Licking was able to come back from 5. So volleyball is a quick game and it changes fast. And Licking will come away with that, so we're back to a 6-point advantage in favor of the Lady Cats in black and orange. So we have a substitution for Dixon. Coming in is April Slauson for... I didn't quite see the number there, but April Slauson just came into the match. I think it's for number 2. She came in for Bailey Roche as that will extend this lead 15-7. I believe it's 8 points now. It's 8 points. Do some elementary math there, my bad. If you are Steve Risler and you are watching this and you are texting me, my phone is currently in the car, so I cannot respond yet. If you know Steve Risler, feel free to send him the link so he can enjoy this game. We're going to have a side out by by Licking on that is illegal touch and 16-8. And Dixon's able to come off a one hit error. That is Jenna Matlock at the line. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's probably serving, not at the line, but still. She's out of line, technically. That's going to be out, and we're back within 6 points as Matlock from deep in her territory now. She will step up. We're going to have some contact with the net, and 11 points now for Dixon, so they're mounting a comeback. And Matlock with another point, so 4-point difference. We're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Once again, thank you for joining us as Licking currently leads 16-12 here.
1, 2, 3,
And Dixon comes out. Matlock continues to serve. She's had frozen. And we are back. I don't know if it froze for you, but it froze for me. It's 17-12. $17-13 now. My whole computer kind of froze up there and dropped temperature in a hurry, so I don't know what happened. 18-13. And that will be out in foul territory, so 20-12, okay. Thought it was 19-13. It's actually 20-12, I guess, on the official scoreboard. And Dixon will get the ball, so 20-13 now. Dixon will pick up the point, so 6-point difference. Good serve for Hannah Gunsinger. And that's going to be out, and 21st point for the Lady Cats. So Matlock coming in for Galvin once again. And that will drop inside, I believe. So 3 points away from closing the JV portion out, as Licking leads by 8 now. And 2 points out, so most likely Licking's going to come away with this. Dixon still can come back. It's going to be a lot of straight shots in order to do it. And it's going to be a lot harder now to come back with game point. And is Johnson in the back. And Dixon's able to salvage a little bit and stay alive for at least one more play here. And Dixon will also come away with that. And Dixon is keeping us alive, so 17 points. That's the 3rd point in a row for Mackenzie Cross. And Licking will come away with the 2nd win of the night, and they will win the JV portion of this. We'll be back in a little while for the varsity portion.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and like outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
annual campaign to increase awareness of the disease. 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her life. After skin cancer, breast cancer is the most common cancer among women in the United States. Millions of women are living with breast cancer, and survival rates have improved over time, thanks in part to early detection and advances in treatment. Early detection is the key to improving the chance of survival. Tonight, we would like to support the fighters, admire the survivors, honor the taken, and never ever give up hope. If you or someone you love has been affected by cancer of any kind, we ask that you stand in their honor while Brooke serves the honorary first point in tonight's match.
And we are back for the varsity portion of tonight as Lady Bulldogs get ready to, I think we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance first here, so we'll be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
Dixon High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this game is competitive, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from making cheers, chants, or behavior. The varsity team will be playing the best 3 out of 5 sets. We welcome our guests from Licking and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. The lineup for the Licking Lady Wildcats. Number 2, Anna Sullivan. Number 3, Anna Bedford. Number 7, Richard Kirby. Number 8, Abby Sullivan. Number 4, Lacey Sparks. Number 10, Cameron Barnes. And number 26, Olivia Riley Clemens. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the moment you've been waiting for. The starting lineup for your Dixon Lady Bulldogs. Number 19, freshman Brooke Easterling. Number 22, freshman Teresa Martin. Number 8, sophomore Annie Alexander. Number 28, sophomore Haley Clubb. Number 18, junior Camlin Baggett. Number 16, senior Maddie McBride. And number 10, Caitlin Baker, senior. And one last special request. Turning 10 today. Happy birthday, Raven Matlock.
And we are now ready to begin the varsity portion of the contest, as Lady Cats will start the visitors, since they're visitors, they'll have the customary start. Licking in black, Dixon in red. And we got 2 and 2 on the front for Dixon. We got 3 on the front for Licking. And Licking will take the first point here. Licking is a defending Final Four team, as I believe they took 4th last year in the state playoffs. Same players are also part of the state semifinal basketball team. And they come in with, I believe, 16 wins on the season. That was point for Dixon, that last point. And another point for Dixon, so 2-1 as Dixon takes an early lead. Block set for a long serve. That one could have sailed out of bounds, but touched by Licking. Both these teams with good ball control to start out. And good dig by Dixon on that, as that's going to be out, I believe. It is, so nope. Touched, and point for Licking. Good dig once again from the Lady Bulldogs, as Licking, though, is able to pick up the point. At the line is Hannah Medlock for the Lady Wildcats. And that's going to sail out of control, and 4-2 now. Still in favor of Licking. And Dixon's going to pick up a point off the error, as going to the line we have a lot of people on this roster. That is Brooke Easterling. I have 3 subs out there, though, so I have a combined roster, I'm sure. And Licking will pick up the hit inbounds. And it was ruled in. It should be Licking's ball. Here it is. So we had some confusion there. Wildcats with another point, so 6-3. This is 3 out of 5, so first one to 3 is the winner. These can draw out quite a bit sometimes. Licking last week picked up a 3-0 win over, I believe it was Bourbon. Either Bourbon or Eugene. And Dixon pick up that point, so tomorrow night we'll have basketball. The girls will face Joey Barber from Lebanon, and the boys will face the Cuba Wildcats. 7-4. Still in favor of the Lady Cats. Licking is on the scoreboard as the Cats, and Dixon is on the scoreboard as the Dogs. So 8-4 now. And strong hit by Licking as 9-4 now, and Dixon is kind of shut down at the moment. Dixon needs to kind of figure out where they're hitting to right now. They're hitting straight down this middle. A 3-1 shift there for Licking, as that will result in a point for Dixon. So looks like we got a 3 front, 3-2, 2 in the middle. And it's saved by the Bulldogs. It's going to be a good effort by both teams so far, and a few too many hits for Dixon, as 10-5 in favor of Licking. So 11-5 now. Because I'm going to open up my nondescript candy. We'll just call it N and N's. And point for Dixon as the ball goes into the net. So I'll enjoy my N and N's right now. That'll be an ace for Dixon. That is, I believe, club. It was club. Haley Club, to be exact. And another point for Dixon. So Bulldogs coming out with a vengeance now as they've cut this within 3. This is a very good looking team, as they were defending state or Final Four teams, district champions last year. And Dixon's holding their own, as Dixon's coming in, I believe, with just 2 wins. Licking has 16. And that's going to be a point for Licking, so 3-point game, but both teams holding close. JV was the same. First match was down to the wire. And it's going to be point for Dixon, and 2 points once again, as I believe Risa Martin goes to the up to serve. She's a freshman, and Dixon will cut it to within a point. And that's going to be out, so 13-11. And strong hit as 14. Oh, that's going to be Dixon ball, so 13-12. little low on the hit, but good effort by Dixon, and 2-point game once again. At the line is Hannah Medlock. And Licking point as the ball got hung up right there inside the Dixon net. And returned in a tall way by the Lady Wildcats, as 3 of them are clumped right there in that. Right along the net, so very hard to stop. And 17-12 now as Licking begins to get on a roll here. Dixon, looks like the Dixon coach is strategizing a little bit there. And that's going to go down as a hard hit and stop this bleeding, I guess you could say, for Dixon, as that will bring up rookie Sterling again. And I have no clue how they decide who serves. And back to Licking there. It's a 5-point advantage in favor of the Lady Cats. And looks like Licking is approaching the 20-point mark, which will give them good advantage to win the first set. And 5 points away from first round being over here, as Licking is really using that size to just get higher than Dixon and knock the ball down. Bulldogs shorter but quicker team. And Dixon is able to salvage a little bit and keep this reasonable here. Still 6-point difference, but Dixon has to score 11 to win, while now Licking has to score 4 to win. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Dixon. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
So as we are still in the timeout here, we'd like to thank some of the businesses that make this possible. Tom's Meat Market in Montreal area, kind of Lake of the Ozarks, Richland area. Security Bank of Pulaski County. And American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford, as they're all big supporters this year of Frisco League sports. And back to serve is Abby Solins. So 3 points will end this set. Good dig by Dixon, though, to return that. And good block, but into the net, so now it's 3 points away. I had my math wrong. nearly had it down as Dixon will pick up the 15th point. So Baker's at the line. And Licking will gain their 23rd point off the default serve, or fault serve. And 1 point away from ending the first set as 24-15, the Lady Wildcats have the ball. However, the last couple times, Dixon has able to extend this a play or two. And Licking will finish the first with the win. We'll be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks.
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
And coming back out of that, the Lady Bulldogs will start this round as looks like everyone settles down. We got 4 on the front for Dixon, 3 on the front, 2 in the back for Licking. One in the back, and of course the server. And strong hit, good save. That's going to be off the ceiling, so point for Licking to start this off. And that's going to be out, so point for Dixon. So Easterling coming to the line for serve. And blocked. Saved by the Bulldogs. Both these teams, once again, good ball control. And that will be out, so point in favor of Licking. And that will drop in, so ace by the Lady Wildcats. Good hit for his number 3, Hannah Medlock. And sealing a little bit in the way, and Dixon ties this up now. So Abby Alexander with a good effort so far to tie this up, and Licking will get the ball as it sails a little too far out. So 5-3 in favor of Licking. That's going to be out, and Dixon will continue to hang in there. It's still only a 1-point ball game. And good hit by Dixon, so we're knotted back up at 5 apiece. Good serve by Caitlin Baker. And ball just got away in the middle, and Licking will gain the 1-point advantage. We have coming into the game Baggett for Alexander. And that point will head to the Wildcats as Abby Sollins will score that. And so far, Dixon is doing a good job on defense as strong hit. That's going to go out of bounds, 8-5. Once again, good effort as Licking's able to slip it down the middle, but Dixon again on the defense are able to work together as a team. It's 10-5. I had 9. And good return by the Lady Bulldogs. And we're going to have possibly a double hit. We do. That's against Dixon, so Solins once again will continue to add to her point total. Couple them into the net, nothing called. That's going to be out, so I believe it is Dixon ball. Good dig by the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be a little short, and 12-6 now. And at the line is, I believe, Macy Sparks with the serve. And good hit by Dixon to keep this alive, so 12-7. We have a sub coming in. We have Cruson coming in for Sparks. And Risa Martin is serving for Dixon. 4 Lady Bulldogs on the line. That's going to be an ace for Martin as it stayed in bounds. So we're going to have a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
And both the teams are coming out of the timeout as looks like Martin will once again get another chance to serve. Good effort the last time with the ace. That time Licking was able to adjust to get there, and a little bit of surprise for Dixon, but able to still get the ball over, and Dixon right back again. So Lady Bulldogs are still hanging in there. So if you're just joining us for the varsity contest, the playoff games will be on Misha TV this year. That's across the board, no matter who does them. And there will probably be a cost associated with each game. So be sure to check beforehand and set up a Misha account, as you'll need that in order to purchase a game. I did. It took like 3 minutes. So keep that in mind before the games, and I will post what games I'll be doing, so that way you guys can plan ahead and purchase as necessary what you need for, what games. This is a new process, so give, the state and give us time as we will figure it out. She's just off camera. I was looking for her. And we got a fall. So fault, and back to Licking as 15-9 it is. Once again, she is just off that little corner of the camera. Licking with the shot. And also, update from the Great Lakes Valley Conference earlier today. The conference will be having athletic competitions beginning, I think, December, January time frame. However, there will be no fans allowed right now. Only essential personnel. So, keep an eye out on the GLVC page, and Cameron Barnes will force Dixon to take a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are coming back. While we got a break here, let's take a look at some of our sponsors here for this year overall. Tom's Meat Market. He has been a sponsor for us his third year. Security Bank of Pulaski County. This is his second year. And, of course, American Family Insurance agent Teresa Stafford. She is our MISHA sponsor, so she will be handling the cost of mostly MISHA basketball. So if you want to be a sponsor to go to volleyball or softball or, I don't know, not sure how I'd do cross country, but I guess cross country or track. Track would be pretty easy. A little complicated though since I coach track. And Licking looks like they are on a roll here to close this out, but Dixon still had some fight in him last set. She goes way back to the mats on the other end of the court, and Dixon will get in double digits off that. Still an 8-point lead for Licking. And that's going to be ruled out, so 11. I believe that is Maddie McBride serving on that. So good first set, and ace for McBride. It's a 6-point game now, as Dixon, as I mentioned, is not out of it yet. It's going to be close. I think it was ruled in. It is, looks like ruled Licking's way there. It looked like it was in on the camera. However, I don't have a super close-up view of it. So 19 points for Licking. And Dixon's able to come back and make up for that. So back to the line is Brooke Easterling. That's going to be out, so Dixon will come within 5 points here in the second set. We have the Licking coaches thought about calling a timeout right there, as Licking will get the ball back. Got a sub coming in for Licking as Sparks comes in for Crinson. Let's call it Crenshaw. So 5 points away from closing this out is the Wildcats. And Dixon's still hanging in there. It's hard hit, and 21-14 now. We are nearly on pace of scoring what we were before. We're going to have a timeout called by Dixon. We'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And we are back after the timeout. Well, we're still in the timeout. We got about 15 seconds left, so give you my expert analysis here. The Lady Bulldogs have had a good week. I crashed. We'll be back after this small unfreeze. And we are back here, I believe, as we had a issue with the computer, or something happened. And we are on game point here as Looking will win this 25-15, so with that, we will take a break, and we will be back after this PSA.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Run.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends. It's great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people, and it's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
Friendships,
pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
And we are coming back as still in the timeout a little bit, and I am confused. Oh, we have a 25-25 tie in St. James and Owensville, both playing at St. James High School. So it's first 1-2. And Owensville has the ball there as St. James nearly had an ace on the hit, and Owensville will take a 1-point lead, but looks like we are back to our ball game. Licking currently leads by 2 games, so we will keep this game going and give you an update. I'm sure you guys are wanting to know the score of St. James and Owensville. So Dixon with a spread out defense, but Licking's able to pick up the first point. And that is Anna Solins now with the score. Dixon adjusted a little, and big hit from the top by Murray Winter on that. She's a member of the basketball team and volleyball team from the Final Four last year. So Licking's coming out strong as they've taken a 3-0 lead, and Owensville and St. James are both tied 26-26 now. And Licking with another hard hit coming off that front line. That may have been Winter again. I don't have any heights, but I'm going to guess 6'5" just to make it sound good. Dixon, good return by the Lady Bulldogs as error by Lady Wildcats, so that will send McBride in for the serve. And big hit, so 5-1 in favor of Licking. If you'd like to check out the St. James game, it is on the St. James Tiger Athletic page, I believe is what it's called on YouTube. Please wait till our game is over, though. Unless you want to put both of them on, then you can be watching in style. So 6 point for... Oh, my bad. Score's off a little bit here. I'm a little confused here. I got 5 to... I don't know. So we're going to say 6-2, I guess, is the official score. A little confused on the score there, but we have some subs coming in. Crenshaw will replace Menlock there. So 7-2 and 27-27 tie. We're going to head to a timeout right here in Dixon also, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
We are back here, and it looks like Owensville won that first set in St. James, and Lady Bulldogs are looking to recoup a little bit on the defensive side. This is where you need a defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator. And hard hit coming from Solins of the Wildcats. That's Abby Solins. And 8-1 now, or 8-2. As Licking is taking a dominant lead in this so far. I believe we had some volleyball at Waynesville. Ball got hung up somewhere in the ceiling there. And Dixon still keeps the ball in play as a little set off the tip, but able to recover by Licking. And that's going to be too high as Licking will come away with the point. And 10-2 now in favor of the Lady Wildcats. And good return for Dixon. Licking nearly knocked it out of bounds, but Dixon saved it, and Licking is there with a hard hit. So that front line of I believe it is Solins, maybe. Is Abby Solins, Barnes, and Sparks on the front line for Licking there. They are just tearing it up today as 10-point lead now in favor of Licking. So three-player front for Licking. The kind of a, not sure what to call a shift like that. We got a kind of shifting 3-1-4 front for Dixon. And Dixon will finally get the ball back as got 18 coming in for 8. So Baggett will come into the game and Alexander will take a break. Nine-point difference. And Licking will make it a 10-point difference once again. So 13-3 with, well, until we get 25. We don't really have time limit here. So now we are proud to be bringing you Dixon Bulldog Athletics in the winter and also Richland Bears Athletics. So I'm working on Frisco League Tournament and districts to make that happen. That's going to be out off Dixon, so timeout again by Dixon. We'll be back after this PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift.
50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So Solins to serve. And Dixon with a good return as both teams are shifting around. At one point we had 5 Licking players on the front line. It's like a rotation of 4 for Dixon. And that's going to go out as Licking will get their 16th point of the contest. Licking has 2 wins so far, and Dixon has 0. And if they can save that, Dixon is able to save that as good effort for the Lady Bulldogs. Good hit and just kind of stunned the Lady Wildcats by that save, and it just fell gracefully to the ground. So 16-4. And going back to the line, we'll stun Dixon group 2 as Jenna Matlock will pick up will get the first serve. It looked like Baggett kind of hand hurt a little bit after that. So once again, tomorrow we will have junior high basketball with Jolie Barber for the girls and Cuba for the boys. Those games will begin at 5 p.m. They'll, of course, be here live. Coming into the game is Medlock for Crenshaw for the Wildcats. And for Baker comes into the game for Easterly for Dixon. And Dixon is able to get a point out of this as both teams doing a good job. But first mistake, our score was not right. 17-5, by the way, in favor of Licking. And Dixon 17-6 now, still in favor of the Wildcats. Off in the distance in the nice dress suit there is Travis Bohr, a former Waynesville Tiger and now the principal at Dixon. And we're going to have touching the net possibly. Called 2 hits on that, so Licking will pick up their 18th point, and unless Dixon can pull something out of their hat here, unless we got some rabbits hiding somewhere, this is going to wind up probably going Licking's way. Dixon, Licking just kind of got stunned once again there as no one really knew where the ball was. Martin with the serve. That's going to be straight down the middle and just inbounds before the line, so 19-7. Alexander coming into the game for Baggett. If anybody knows anything about volleyball and wants to do some play-by-play the next game, feel free to come on up and let me be quiet and you can sound intelligent. Saved by Licking there as Dixon put it in an awkward spot. Good return by Dixon, though, off that dig. And that is a line drive straight into the shortstop. Lots of high balls going out of control a little bit here, and one. Dixon still keeps it in. Good back serve on that. Once again, another good little bump serve. And good block by Licking. So 3 points away from ending this at 22-7. Anna Solon's back there doing the serving right now. So 2 points away, and looks like Licking is going to pick up a 3-0 victory here after, may not be this score, but it's going to be most likely a Licking victory. Once again, Licking is a returning Final Four team, both basketball and volleyball. I think 4 or 5 of these girls were also on that basketball team. And that will do it as we will call it a good night here, and with a 3-0 final. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.